In this video, we are going to see how Groovy scripts are useful in SAP CPI. So generally, we use the Groovy scripts some places. Some places we are not supposed to use it actually, even it is not necessary. If you use the Groovy script, necessarily takes some disadvantages. Okay. The majorly we can use the Groovy script for the accessing the secure parameters which are created in the monitoring section, and in the also we have security material rights. Some security parameters also you can access using the Groovy script. The syntax we have some template how to access the secure parameters in the Groovy script. We have it. We are going to show it. And accessing the URL get parameters. Sometimes your sender sends the certain parameters from the URL. So if you want to access those parameters in the um, parameters and assign those values to your property or a header variable, you can access it. So using the Groovy script, you can do it. And also URL path also. So if you want to access URL path which is sent by our server system, then also you can use the Groovy script. And accessing the header and property values. Sometimes we can specify the header parameters, property variables in the content modifier, which are to be accessed in the script. And also sometimes some header parameters are coming from the sender system. In such cases, how do we access those header and property variables in the Groovy script? There is a one template we have it. We are going to see that one. And also create a MPL attachments. That means the body actual business payload what we are going to send it from the sender to receiver. If you want, generally we can use trace option to see the payload and download it. So instead of that one, you can use Groovy script so that you can download the payload wherever you want it in the iFlow. So this is the one we have one template as Groovy script template is there. Just use this template in your project and iFlows. And access the value mapping. Sometimes we are maintaining value mappings. Instead of we can use the value mapping with graphical mapping. Sometimes we directly use the value mapping contents and see the target value for the source field, right? We can directly use the value mapping um, and how to use that one we can see on the template. And parse JSON. Sometimes user sends the JSON message. Generally we do XML conversion. Instead of doing conversion, if you don't want to do anything as XML format, we can directly access the JSON values into the property or header variables. This is the one of the template you can see. And also custom header properties to set the message processing logs. Sometimes we are supposed to set the document purchase order number based such the message monitoring. So in such cases, we have to create a one message MPL log with this property. So this is one of the example. We are going to see one of the example for that one. Let us see quickly what we are. Yeah, these are the some SAP provided predefined Groovy scripts. We can use these scripts in our iFlows. Okay. And as I said earlier, we can access the secure parameters in the Groovy script. This is so in the monitoring, you can create a secure parameter and access the secure parameter value based on the name, and also accessing the URL parameters and accessing the URLs also, and accessing the header and property variables in Groovy script, and also from the center system's header values here. Center system header name is test header and value, and how we are going to access that center system header. Okay, this is also an example we have it. And also attachments, MPL attachments, and finally value mapping and accessing value mapping and creating a properties in the yeah JSON. Sometimes the user sends the JSON and get the values into the variables. This is one of the example. And creating a variables in the monitoring so that you can easily search the required document. This is one of the example. All these things in detail explanation will be provided in my training. So please request for that training if you are interested.